Hey everyone, let's meet Smokey. 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 Yeah, he's our sweet cat. He's our sweet pop. Look at that guy. Ain't he a doll? All right. Well, I'm here to speak specifically about a powerful dream I had in the morning a few days ago, actually on the 8th of May. And it's on my triumphantinthelord.blogspot.com if you'd like to just read it. But I'll give you a general overview of what happened. And I will also say that one of my daughters just went through a graduation at Point Loma in San Diego, California. It was really, really interesting too. On Saturday, we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, the oh, what do you call it? the oh, it keep slipping my mind. The marine layer, yes. Then all of a sudden, a portion of the marine layer started racing towards us and went right over us. And everyone around was like, what was that? And when you looked out at the ocean, you saw this path, this clear path of the ocean. And on the left and the right was thick marine layer. And I'm thinking, what in the world pushed that marine layer like it did? All I can think of is, was there some type of volcanic issue, where something came out of the ocean, right? Poof. And then it would have put a force where it would have come up and forced, and all of a sudden got this extreme chill air too. I mean, it wasn't like we suddenly got really cold. Very interesting. But my focus isn't so much, now let's go back to the dream. It's really cool because I am in line. I realize that we're kind of looking for clothes at a place kind of like Marshall's, or, it's kind of a clothing department store. And we're in the sales area. And my daughter is just running around like she usually does, just collecting a lot of stuff. And we go to the front to buy it at the cashier, and we're paying for it. And I realize it's all for her. We're all focused on her. Everything, all the money is being shoveled her way. You know what I mean, to pay off all the stuff. And then I see this cute outfit that she has, and I turn to my husband because I feel like sometimes I can't get. My kids get everything, but I don't. So it's funny. I remember turning to him, and I'm like, wait. I said, that's not fair. I said, I can get something too. I'm going to go back and try and find a size, what that outfit was. So I run towards the center of the store. And as I'm looking for the clearance section, the things on sale, all of a sudden I look across the whole room, and a good portion of the lights have been turned out. And I see a lady near me, and it's funny, at first I thought it, because I only saw her back. And the outfit she was wearing was beautiful and draped just beautifully, just rich colors. And I realized that's not a Muslim outfit. Theirs is usually very, dull, and just their main focus is just to be covered up. And this woman was actually beautiful. You could tell it was just, if she turned around, you knew it was just a beautiful outfit. And I said to her, I said, wow, I said, it's getting dark. It's getting dark in here. And all of a sudden she didn't turn around to look at me. She just said, it's because we're leaving soon. And then it was over. And my understanding is we have India doing their thing, right? And everybody's worried that that's going to stir the pot and stir up war and stir up the conditions of the world. And then my daughter is being focused on right now, and literally we are like giving her everything. I mean, money here, money there for nails and hair and this and that, right? And her outfits. And so ironically, we are showering a lot of attention on her and getting her a lot of clothing items and things like that. So funny. And there's no time for me to really get something. I think what God was trying to say. Once this happens, there's not much time left for me to be able to get anything in a store, right? To grab anything for myself before we leave. Now, I really believe it has an in-time understanding. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really feel like we're there. And I'm not sure how the Lord is going to orchestrate everything fully, but I am hopeful that it's still within the final season as we head towards Shavuot, which is Shavuot, I should say, not Ut, Shavuot feast, which is actually June 1st through the 3rd. And it seems ironic that we have 15 more days, correct? Approximately 15 more days or so, to 20 maybe. and it's going to be that feast. And I don't know if it will be June, if God's going to hold to a feast to that degree where it's exactly on that day or on that time frame. But I do know we're heading up to the Lord's return. And I do know we're in the season. I still hold to that. And I still hold to, I've been seeing 717. Whenever I'm kind of discouraged about something or something's going on, all of a sudden I look lately, I've been looking around and it'll be 717, 717. And I think God is just trying to confirm to me, hold on to it. Hold on to the understanding and encouragement and hope that his return is imminent. And I think we all need to hang on to that. I think we need to be careful to hold to, oh, well, it has to be the end of a Shemitah year, 7 years. That's taking away the imminency of Christ's return. And the only thing that has a real appointed time, the main appointed time, is when the tribulation will start. So I could say that, hey, well, it's so funny, but I don't think we should hold to the Shemitah, because once the tribulation starts, the Shemitah cycle is over. So really, let's look at it this way. If you're walking to a graduation, the graduation is going to start in just a few minutes, right? And once the graduation starts, that period of time of getting to that moment is over, right? You have a period of time to get to the graduation. And at any moment of that period of time, you can actually arrive at the graduation ceremony, and then it begins. I know it sounds crazy to compare that, but I think with anything in life, you got to realize that when something's going to be over and done with, it can start at any moment within that time frame. And it's still over and done. So it's crazy. I'm like going off on this crazy rail. Well, be encouraged, everyone. We ultimately have had so much things taken away from us, loss, but yet God is there. We had our dog that we had to put down, and then our cat that really loved him went off to go search in the backyard for him. And I was gone too on a cruise, my 30-year anniversary cruise with my husband. Seems like when I'm gone more than 5 days, at least 5 days or more, it seems like there's no protective covering over my home. The last time this happened, where I was gone for a period of 10 days, 8 to 10 days, the coyotes went after our chickens. This time, they got our cat. And there was, and when we came home, that next morning we looked out and we're like, what? Vultures? Is that vultures? And I guess they have turkey vultures in our area. And I didn't know that. And I didn't even think that it could be that they were picking at the remains of our cat. And it just, it's just a lot of loss. It was so sad. It was kind of a cat, though, that we had taken on for someone who had probably gotten out of the house. And we lived on that cat for almost, I would say, 8 months at least. And we really have a safe area, and our dog made it even safer. And I just realized that when there's a dog in the backyard in that area where the coyotes could penetrate the area, the dog keeps them away and keeps them at bay. But and probably the cat was probably too, oh, my friend, all dogs are my friend, you know what I mean? And you can't have a cat like that. They have to have had some sort of introduction to a mean dog, nasty dog. But, well, God bless you all. Hang in there. Okay, stay strong. God bless you. Bye-bye.